It's mid-October, gamers, and you know what that means. It's time to dive into the hottest new Android and iOS games of the month. But fear not, because today we've got a fantastic list of games that are sure to keep you excited and entertained for hours. So, with that being said, let the show begin. Don't forget to subscribe. Kicking things off, we have Wild Runners. As the name suggests, this is a 3D online multiplayer racing game where 6 players go head to head against each other in a very intense, fast-paced running competition to see which one is the fastest runner. The game offers different powers-up cars to use, either to slow down your opponents or gain speed boost to outrun them. There are a ton of characters to play with, and the graphics are the cherry on top. Moving forward, we have 911 Prey. 911 Prey is a horror escape puzzle game where you take a role of a kidnapped teenager trapped in a maniac cannibal's creepy house. Your objective is to stealthily search for tools and survival items, solve riddles, and escape without leaving any noticeable details behind, or else you risk becoming the cannibal's next meal. Overall, the game is highly captivating and very interactive. If you're a fan of escape puzzle games, this one is the perfect choice for you. Number 10. Garten of Banban 4. This is a story-driven FPS game where you need to delve deep into the rabbit hole of the underworld of Banban's kindergarten. Why, you might ask? Well, for the sole reason to uncover the truth behind the disappearance of your own missing child. Despite the emptiness of the underworld, you won't be alone. Fellow companions will join your adventure to help you solve challenging puzzles, riddles, and save your child from any harm. All in all, the game features amazing voice acting, catchy melodies, and a solid storyline.
Archmage Herbert was ambushed and taken hostage.
Coming up next, we have Dungeon Hunter 6. After a long 8 years of waiting, Gameloft's Dungeon Hunter game returns with its exhilarating ARPG sequel. Step into the realm of Valentia 200 years after the bounty hunter's sacrifice. Confront the malevolent power emerging from the Forbidden Towers and engage in epic hack-and-slash battles against hordes of demonic beings. Prepare to unite with fearless bounty hunters in Dungeon Hunter 6 that continues the beloved saga. Explore uncharted territories, reunite with iconic characters, and prepare for a new level of excitement. If you're a gamer who likes roguelike games, Infinite Arcana is here to introduce you to your next fantasy adventure. Engage in heart-pounding combat and explore endless floating isles in randomly generated worlds and monsters, offering one-of-a-kind top-down view non-stop action. I've also noticed that the game has a lot of similar features as Genshin Impact when it comes to the gameplay mechanics, character design, and the overall graphics. So if you're an OG fan of Genshin, why not give this one a try? Next up, we have Vice Online. Vice Online is an open-world sandbox MMO game inspired by the well-known GTA series. As a player, you will venture into a city filled with crimes where you can adventure with other players in a virtual playground, offering an immersive and an action-packed multiplayer experience. Explore a city filled with luxury cars, boats, aircraft, and scout endless role-playing possibilities such as being a taxi driver, a racer, a thief, or you can simply chill with friends. The choice is all yours. Number 6. Elderand. Elderand is a brutal action platformer with RPG elements that separates the strong from the rest. Play as the hero and dissect demonic creatures and nightmarish bosses using savage weapons in skill-based combat. In this 2D world, you will slay or be slain while amassing glory and treasure. Embark on an epic quest in this Metroidvania adventure where you will face over 60 enemy types and menacing bosses as you lure into the realm's darkest secrets. Next up on today's list, we have Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. So, Square Enix Studios has released a brand new game in the market to relive the iconic Final Fantasy VII moments in the palm of your hand, whether you're on Android or iOS. Experience both classic and new stories in retro style look with stunning modern graphics. You will have the opportunity to customize your favorite characters with iconic gears for epic solo or cooperative battles. Discover many untold Final Fantasy VII stories and showcase your skills in epic turn-based encounters. Up next, we have Polygon Arena. This is a casual online first-person multiplayer 3D shooter with cartoony graphics. Players will occupy an addictive online shootout with friends and players worldwide. Whether you prefer multiplayer PvP, single-player FPS, or sniping, this game is tailored to your liking. Shifted the story to the icy side, we have the return of Hockey All-Stars 24. Experience the ultimate fast-paced hockey games with enhanced realism, various game modes to play, and intense moments in the stadium. Challenge major East, West, and European teams as you embrace the Winter Games spirit. Unleash your inner champion and enjoy outrageous matches on the go. Even with all the amazing quality that it's been offered, the game is still stuck with only 100 downloads on the market. Up next, we have SpongeBob Adventures. This highly anticipated game is a brand new title joining the scene, where you will link up with SpongeBob and his friends on a mission to rebuild the iconic world of Bikini Bottom. As a player, you will be able to plant and harvest vegetables, build factories with different objectives, and manage the status of your own town. You will also have the chance to explore beloved locations such as Jellyfish Fields, Atlantis, and many other familiar spots from the show. Overall, the graphics are nice, the storyline is nice, and the gameplay is pretty standard and casual, making it very easy to understand for all players. The number one spot for today's list goes to The Wreck. The Wreck is a 3D visual novel game that delves into a roller coaster of emotional outcomes, highlighting sensitive topics such as sisterhood, motherhood, grief, and survival. Players will step into the shoes of Janin, a screenwriter, as she endeavors to navigate the most painful day of her life. Your mission is to assist Janin in reliving her past, rewinding critical memories, altering the present, and facing the future, all in an effort to unveil the tragic secret that continues to haunt her. In summary, whether it's the storyline, the overall artwork, or the exceptional voice acting, this game is a masterpiece of the highest caliber.
It's hard, I've been scarred from out fighting. Waking up, stomach is starved, I keep grinding. 6 AM, life isn't hard, I keep reciting. It feels like I might fall apart, I keep trying. Sun's coming up and the glare is so blinding. I'm sick of hearing and seeing all of the people whining. You want something good, then you better go put the time in.